Mr. Incredible versus Homelander. Two very recognizable super dads in fiction, except one's actually a dad trying to do right by his family, and the other's a sociopath. Seeing the recent resurgence of the Incredibles content online, let's see who would win between these two incredibly strong supers. Let's talk about Mr. Incredible first, because this guy is ridiculously underrated. He's officially described as the strongest super on the planet, and that same world includes people like Hypershock, who can generate magnitude 6 earthquakes. Now, a magnitude 6 earthquake doesn't sound too crazy until you realize that's town-level destructive force. But here's the thing, the total seismic energy released by such an event is mountain level when you calculate it physically, and Hypershock was said to specifically generate seismic waves. Mr. Incredible is stronger and considered a higher threat level than Hypershock, which means at bare minimum he scales above mountain level energy output. But it doesn't stop there. There's another super in his world called Universal Man, who can increase his density close to that of a black hole. That puts him around multi-continental levels of strength and durability. And Mr. Incredible has been listed as stronger than Universal Man, which means logically, Mr. Incredible's upper limit is multi-continental, which is a bit of stretch, sure, but it's still there if we ever wanted to glaze the verse. Now, speed-wise, this is where most people sleep on him. He's fast enough to fight the Omnidroid, which itself was capable of taking down Gamma Jack, another super who fires radiation beams that move at the speed of light. Not only that, Mr. Incredible dodges lasers and electricity from Jack Jack. So yes, we are talking about massively hypersonic plus to faster than light reaction and combat speed. Now, let's switch gears to Homelander. Let's start from his on-screen feats and scaling. He's stronger than Soldier Boy, whose last big explosion in Season 3 was measured at building-level destructive power. Queen Maeve survives that blast with injuries, and it's clearly implied Homelander could kill her easily, which makes him stronger, sure, but that's still within building to city block levels of energy. Now, there's a spin-off that gives Homelander a better feat, tanking the explosion of an entire chemical plant to the face with minimal damage. That's been calculated as city block level durability, which is an upgrade from the main show. And there's also that statement from Madeline Stillwell saying that no weapon on Earth can harm him, which could include nukes. If we take it literally, that'd make him city-level durable, but since it's never tested, it's more of a high-end maybe. So realistically, Homelander's durability caps around building to city block level, maybe city level if we're generous. Speed-wise, he can casually fly faster than sound, Mach 1, Mach 18 when reacting to explosives planted by Butcher. So when compared to Mr. Incredible's feats, yeah, he's not even close. And that's before we talk about skill. Homelander's not a good fighter. He's never needed to be. He relies entirely on intimidation, power, and invulnerability. The second he faces someone who can match or exceed his raw output, he's done. And it doesn't help that Mr. Incredible is a literal calculable difference of millions of times faster. Even if we ignore all the scaling in this video and grant them both equal stats, Mr. Incredible has fought giant robots designed specifically to counter his every move, and Homelander is Homelander. Bob is just a way better brawler, and if these two were just two random guys that got into a tussle on the street, Bob would still probably win even then. With all this being said, I just gotta give the win to Mr. Incredible. Homelander's only advantage is his flight and ranged vision attacks. And even those don't matter when the other guy's faster, smarter, and can tank anything he dishes out. Guess the name says it all. Mr. Incredible really is incredible.